Good fucking morning. Um, I was supposed to upload a vlog, but I was having some trouble um editing it. So I don't know if it's YouTube giving me an issue, whatever. But anyway, I believe this is episode 32. I was supposed to do one last week, but I didn't. Um, Today is February 17th. It is President's Day. I'm off from work, so yeah. I just had me two simple sandwiches. Let me tell y'all the best sandwich. And I know y'all gonna be like, the best? Yes, the best. Potato bread, two slices of my choice of cheese is American cheese, because I like the creaminess, and two slices of honey turkey. The cheese has to be cut thin. Mayo, potato bread, two slices of each meat and cheese. You squish it a little bit. Mm, mm, mm. Like, if you get a sandwich, a hero, lettuce, tomatoes, all that, yes, it's good. But I like the simplicity of cheese, bread, meat, mayo, and that's it. Anyway, um, so let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. I posted it on TikTok, but let me tell y'all what happened to me yesterday. So there's a deli over here, and the owner a while ago opened up, like, he tried to make it like a little fish fry place, or a place where you could get like hot food, and it was somewhat of a deli. Like, basically it was giving deli vibes, but it wasn't giving deli vibes. It was like he was trying to give it food vibes type of shit. So he has the regular deli, it's another store, and then the other store that he opened up. And I guess he was like, this ain't really working, it's pointless, or whatever. I don't know what his reasons was. So he ended up closing down the second place. So he opens it again, and now it's a wholesale place. Fast forward to today, it's a wholesale place. Wholesale as in, you get the whatever items they got in there, you get 50% off, and it's just a whole bunch of grocery items. There's no hot food in there, nothing. Whole bunch of grocery items. So, hold on, let me show y'all one thing. So, they got stuff like this in there, basically. Mind you, I'm not necessarily big on processed food in the sense that I don't like pre-packaged, pre-made, ready to eat food that you just gotta heat up, type of shit. But it's wholesale. And then I was like, I'm looking at it, and I'm like, I was looking at the ingredients, no artificial, blah, blah, blah. I'm like 16 grams of protein per. I'm like, okay, this is decent. I'm not gonna, vilify it too much. Then they got the spinach ravioli. So they got stuff like this, basically. Is my hold on. By the way, that bag of chicken he gave me for free. I bought one. He gave me another one for free. I'm just telling you the details of the story just cause, okay? I feel like talking. So anywho, so when I say they got shit 50% off, like the oat milk, the Oatly's oat milk, they come in a great thing, and they usually have them in the coffee shops, because that's what they add to your coffee if you ask for oat milk. I got 3 of them for $5. They had the big oat milk. Those was 2 for $5, but he was about to give me 3 for $5. He was like, listen, just take whatever, because they buy big ass pallets, and whatever come in the pallets, that's what they have an abundance of, right? So anywho, every so often I go to the store. Like I said, I try not to go there too often, because I don't really care for frozen food and stuff like that. But when I need something in the house and I'm running low on money, or I don't feel like running to the supermarket or whatever, I'll go there. So I'm in there, and I'm in there for a minute, and it's a young boy. He got to be in his 20s or early 20s or so, or whatever. And he's like Arabic or something like that. I don't know if they're from Iran or Iraq or Arab. I don't know, but he is in there. He's cool, and I've known him for some years because he worked in the other deli. So me and him talking, and I'm just getting all the stuff or whatever, whatever. So the longer I'm in there, the more stuff he's willing to give me. Like, oh, you can have that, you can take this, that, and the third. So eventually I'm in the back, and I'm where the frozen pizzas and stuff like that is. And it's a small space to walk through because they got a whole bunch of boxes of all this wholesale shit. Like, the store's not really organized type of shit. So a lady come in there, she come in there loud, yo, what's good? Whatever. So I look real quick. It's she older than me. She had to no funny shit be mid 40s going on 50. If it probably 50. You never know with black woman. So she coming in all loud or whatever, and she talking to the boy. I guess she knows him or whatever. And she was like, I forgot what she was saying because I just noticed her because she came in the store all fucking loud. So I guess she joking with him, talking to him. She talk shit to him or whatever. So she coming in the back towards where I'm at. And like I said, it's a narrow space. So if I don't move and she don't move, we will walk directly into each other. So, I'm coming out, but she continues walking. Instead of her waiting for me to like kind of come out so, I can move to the side, she continues walking. So I'm in my head, I peep game already. Oh, you one of those, like, coming in the room all loud and doing too much. So I moved, so I look at her up and down, and I kind of move my shoulder to the side a little bit. I'm like, okay, I peep game. But whatever, bitch. I don't know you, whatever your issue is, that's your motherfucking issue. So I get to the counter, and she gets to the counter like, yo, where the fuck is the cheese? She was like, black people love cheese. This is that and the third. And then she was like, right? And she kind of tapped me on my... So I looked at her. And I was like, oh, okay. So he's like, she said something to him. And he was like, nah, I don't want no smoke. He was like, both of y'all could beat me up. And I was like, nah, I don't be fighting. And I was just mad calm. Because if I gotta thrash this fucking bitch, mind you, I'm 5'9". This bitch had to be like 5'11", even though she was older. She literally had some weight on her. She wasn't no skinny bitch. If I tell you my weight, some people don't believe how much I weigh because I work out and I'm tall. So if I tell you I'm 240, pushing 250 or whatever, you're gonna be like, damn, it don't really look like that. But this bitch we had to be neck and neck with the weight or something. I don't know. She wasn't no small bitch, but she wasn't built like me, but she wasn't no small bitch, okay? So, I guess that's why he felt the need to say that, like, oh, y'all will both fuck me up, blah, blah, blah. So I was like, nah, I don't be fighting. So I just kind of looked at her. She was like, well, I do. I'm from Brooklyn. She smelled like wild cigarettes. It smelled like she took the ashes and powdered her body down with them. How we used to powder our bodies down when we was younger. She put cigarettes lit the cigarette, smoked it, put it in a spray bottle with water, and sprayed herself. That's what this bitch smelled like. Talking about, I'm from Brooklyn. Okay. So she talking shit to him or whatever. He's like, yo, why are you always so hostile? Like, chill out, blah, blah, blah. So now I'm quiet because, bitch, you doing a little too much. I don't know if you're trying to be funny or friendly or you just trying to get me to join in on the conversation. Whatever it is, right? So she does that, and he's like, yo, chill out, blah, blah, blah. She all loud, nah, fuck that, this, that, and the third, joking with him, just talking shit to him or whatever. So when I'm leaving out, I was like, oh, do you have condensed milk? Because I really came outside to get some condensed milk and some carnation milk because I wanted to make my coffee. So I defeated the whole purpose because I went in there. I'm skipping a part. Y'all, I got 4 bags of groceries for $25. $25, y'all. 4 bags of groceries? Exactly. So anyway, as I'm leaving out, I'm like, oh shit, I forgot. I was like, y'all don't have bread and y'all don't have carnation milk and condensed milk. He's like, oh nah, blah blah blah. So I'm like, can you order it next time? Because I didn't understand, how they got the inventory. So she's like, oh nah, it don't work like that. It don't work like that. She was like, it's just on a big pallet. So I'm looking at her. So he's like, yeah. He was like, he's looking at her like, girl. So he's like, yo, when I order it, just mash stuff come in the box, blah blah blah. And I was like, okay, you can't like order. And she go trying to answer, oh nah, because it is, they get whatever they have in there, whatever they have on the. So he's like, whatever we get wholesale, we get it on the pallet or whatever. So he was explaining to me, it's not like specific stuff that comes in the pallet or whatever the place they go to puts inside that box, that's what's in the box. They open it and then they shelve it or whatever. So I guess they doing some little wholesale shit or whatever. And she's sitting there trying to answer. I said, oh, okay. And I just left out because it was like, for you to be that age acting like that is crazy. You doing too fucking much. One thing I despise is if I go into a room or I'm already somewhere and somebody else come in and they're bothered by my existence or they feel the need to be so boisterous or prove a point. I don't like you. I don't give a fuck if we somehow, some way end up in the same circle. My mind is made up. I don't like you. I don't like your energy. I don't like you. Talk about something. I'm from Brooklyn. Okay. What the fuck? Does that mean you can't bleed, bitch? Because the way I would have took one of them cans off that shelf and bust that bitch in the back of her motherfucking head is crazy. Because that's what I was thinking of. If we really want to get to the point of this video. Which is, at what point in my life will I stop choosing violence to be the answer? At what point? Because the way I was ready to beat the back of her skull in is crazy. Yes, she was being loud. Yes, she was being funny style. But at what point in my life will I say, oh, okay, that person's just going through a little psychological something? You don't have to beat their ass. Sorry, y'all, the sun is in and out. You don't have to beat their ass. When will I reach that point of maturity? If you're older and you're watching this, please explain to me. At what point did you stop saying, hey, you don't have to beat people up. You don't have to get into a fight with people to resolve issues. And I'm only saying that because I'm not going to tell too much, but I'm dealing with somebody. And I still got that mindset. I will beat you the fuck up. And people be like, oh, I got too much to lose or jail. I'm not going to say that's not a big deal, but it don't put fear in me. Because when I'm in the heat of the moment, I don't give a fuck about no goddamn jail. I don't give a fuck about a job that I feel like I know I can replace. So, when will that stop being the answer? Will it stop being the answer? Anyway, I had to get on here and vent about that. I've been making myself recently some dates milk. I basically take dates, I soak them in water, pour that water out, put it in the Ninja blender, NutriBullet, Add water to that, blend it, blend it, blend it, and then I strain it to get all the date pulp out or whatever. And whatever I'm left with, that's what I call the milk. And today what I did is I added the oat milk because I had 3 fucking cartons of the shit, so I need to use it. Added the oat milk to it, nutmeg, cinnamon, sea salt, and some almond oil. Cause I got from that store too. I got a thing of almond butter, and you know how the oil settles on the top. I put a little bit of that oil in it. Yeah, that shit tastes so good. I started fantasizing about me having a manufacturing plant making this for wholesale. Cause that's how good it tastes. I'm not sure why I started recording this video. What the fuck was the point of this? Anyways, y'all, bye.